Hi, I'm Joe. It's been a while since I've been on camera. And for what it's worth, I have the window open. There's traffic outdoors. We're going to hear it, so hopefully you can still hear me. There was a guy that I remember following via newsletter and his articles. I don't remember his name, but he was in the field of help, therapy, things like that. And he would refer to issues that arise within people's lives as life storms. And anybody who's been around for any number of years recognizes that as something that they can relate to, meaning occasionally things come up and suddenly everything in life seems to be topsy-turvy, almost as if a hurricane came in, swept everything away with wind and rain, plowed through it with a storm surge on top of that. A life storm. I had a call earlier this morning and we were having a discussion about, I guess you could say, we were having a discussion about clearing out the crap so you can live your best life. What I came to realize was that there was something invaluable that was underemphasized, and that valuable activity, effort, was doing basically cleaning out your closet, doing shadow work, purging all the junk that is within us. And forever, I had this idea that if I would reach for the positive, reach for something good, naturally, I mean, who doesn't want to reach for something good, something better, something to improve their life? And the irony behind shadow work, cleaning out your closet, purging whatever isn't useful to you, the value in that is that by eliminating it, by clearing it out, is probably the fastest pathway to getting long-lasting results in our lives. It's like a clogged pipe. You could push more water through that pipe in hopes that more water comes out the end, but until we clear out that clog, nothing's truly going to flow freely and cleanly and clearly. So you see, our emphasis has been adding more water, better, good, fresh, clean. And what we get out as a result, going through the clog, is water, yes, but not quite exactly what we were hoping for on the other side of that. So if we were to start by clearing out that clog, by cleaning out that space, by clearing out our closet, by purging all the stuff that isn't useful, by doing the shadow work, if we were to start there, and then we can let water flow through, we can let light flow through. And the funny thing is, that light is already there, ready to flow, isn't it? It was just something that we caked on over and over and over until it became so dense and thick that we didn't see light anymore. At least many of us did at some points in our lives. Perhaps there was a little bit of purge here, a little bit of purge there. And there would be some light that would be creeping out through that covering that we had caked on after all those years. And what I'm referring to is a major cleaning effort to purge layer after layer after layer until what's left is this light that's always been there. And instead of shining through cracks, it's just glowing. Because there's nothing covering it. So perhaps the next time you see somebody promising something that is going to get you to a better place, remember that perhaps you can ask yourself, is there anything I have within me that still hasn't been cleared out to let that light shine, to let that light glow from within? And I'm not saying you're going to walk down the street glowing and people are going to look and say, oh, wow, look at that person. They did their shadow work. They might. You may look so different and bright and illuminated and carry yourself in such a way unintentionally that people can't help but notice. Maybe, and I've come to know people like that. Not trying to show you anything at all, just being. Having done all the work and have this this lightness to them. And isn't it interesting that we refer to it as lightness? And it often stems from clearing out all the junk so that the light that's already there can shine through. And I'm sure what I just said isn't anything new, but it's something that I had to come to realize for myself, and it wasn't intuitively obvious. I went in search of better, 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 adding that on, and not realizing that I was adding it on over junk that was caked on from years of caking things on and dimming my own light as a result of that, unaware. But having this perspective after that and coming to realize that the light that shines through is something that's always there. It's always ready to shine. It always is, just underneath all that crap. So, what was this thing that I said this morning? All right. Thanks for listening.